platform details. Please click on that. And now you've been taken to another page which talks about the platform that we're now using, $49.95 a month, $1.66 a day, plus $50 annual licensing. Scroll down on this one. And I'll be explaining all this, but I want you to keep scrolling down. What I want to call your attention to is at the bottom are 4-point bundled personal branded packages. Now, you'll scroll down and you'll see that there's really 5 different shapes that you could choose from. But you can have any coloration, your logo, your picture. They'll work with you as far as any kind of different combinations of colors. And they really, our design department is just phenomenal. So let's come back live to me here and click on the tab or the window that you had me at here, and we will move forward. So anyway, that is Edit Link, and I could take you anywhere I want on the internet and still have audio connection. Okay. By the way, this is what it looks like, Edit Link, and I had put the URL in there. Now, up here is a little envelope that all presenters have. This is so the attendees can email the presenters. This is a great little functionality. Okay, and this is what it looks like. If you want to right-click and zoom in here, you'll see that the option that you have is to put in your name and your email. It does not ask for your phone number, but you can put your phone number in the messages if you so desire. And that is the email functionality. Okay, I just zoomed out, and let's move forward. All right, we have a shared desktop. There's a lot of shared desktops out there right now, folks. We have one too, and I'm not even going to take time to go over that. But basically, if you just click on Share Desktop, what it enables you to do, as all shared desktops, you can lead your audience to any websites, any files, any documents accessible from your computer. End meeting. This is the last in the list of the preferences above me. Pretty self-explanatory. When I click on End meeting, the audience will see this, and you'll see this at the end. Now, let's talk about our video email system. We have 2 recorders. This one is called the Hub Recorder. It's on our back office. It's a 1-hour time. It is both for Mac and PCs. It instantly streams Flash right into our servers. There's nothing to download onto your computer. There's 4 buttons. It's very simple. This is the start button. It's green. As soon as I click on it, it turns red and it says stop, so when I'm ready I can click on it. And as soon as I'm recording, these numbers start to ascend, and I'll have a little flashing recording right over here on this side, which you do not see in the screenshot. As soon as I'm done, I click on the red button, and I can come over here and I could preview what I recorded. I could come over here and I could rename it and save it, or I could email it straight from this platform. All right, so that's the Hub Recorder, but this is the big boy here. This is for PCs only. You download this. This is called the downloadable desktop recorder. The cool thing about this is how you enhance your presentations with PowerPoints, photos, and videos. It also has a 1-hour recording time. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say I have XYZ products and services, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a video that anybody in the world can access 24/7. So I could use these types of functionalities here, where I could come on, I could introduce myself, introduce my business, I could play a video, the overview of my business, maybe a 1 or 2 minute overview. I could come back on and say, hey, I want to show you some customer testimonials. I have 2 or 3 of them. I play the testimonial videos. I come back on and say, I want to tell you, we have some, since you're watching this, we're going to give you a special today, and I'm going to show you some pricing and some specials. And I could bring on PowerPoint JPEGs, and I could put it in this whole video. And then I could come back on the end and I could do a call to action, because what it's going to be playing on is one of our templates, which I'll show you in a minute, and I could call your attention to the templates that are either on the right side or the left side, depending on what template I'm using, and I can actually take somebody sequentially through a closing procedure. It is a phenomenal piece of work that we have here. So that is the desktop recorder. So we have 2 recorders. As most playbacks have right now, because it does play on a template. However, there's a little functionality here which I've magnified. I call this the clown's nose. And what this is, it will take the video and pop it full screen. It looks like it has jumped right out of the template. All right, now let's talk about what's happening in the next 2 days only. $1.66 a day is the advanced subscription. This is the platform that I'm using right now. The $1 a day is the basic subscription, which is basically our video email system. So there's only 2 subscriptions we have for the next 2 days. Activation choices are the branding package, the advanced, and the basic. Now I'm going to get into this slide again as soon as I explain a little bit more of the branding package. So, but let's look. Right now, the advanced, $49.95 a month. Folks, after the first of the year, this is going up to $149.95. It's going to be greatly enhanced, and it really is. We're really going to be marketing business to business, as well as people who have anything in relationship marketing, people in real estate, finances, people in insurance, people who coach, people who have network marketing companies, and they want to have a team presentation. So this is good for so many people that have great businesses. So here I've showed you the live presentation. I've shown you screen samples of the live conference, the video email. I've mentioned the shared desktop. Live Rep. This is a great functionality. It has 2 functions. One of them is called VIP directory. It's like Facebook in a way, where if you know someone's username, you type it in, and the Globalpreneur username, and you basically send them a message saying, would you like to connect, be able to have video conferencing at a click of a mouse. The other functionality is, which is really cool, is there's a little JPEG button, and you can put it on any website that you control, and it says talk to me live, and I'll show you an example of that in a minute. And how that works is that if I wanted to use that functionality and someone was on my website, I would get an audible sound on my computer, and I can come on and say, hey, John Alfier's here, Northern California, you're on one of my websites, don't know which one you're on, but if you have a webcam and headsets or earbuds, we can do a video chat, or you'll notice that the box that popped up has a text chat also, so you're going to type in your questions and comments, and I'm going to answer you verbally. And as soon as you obviously create a relationship, you can get on the phone with them. And if they do have a webcam, that would be the best way, because now you're actually doing a face-to-face. So if in the event that you're out of the office, when they click on that on your website, it'll pop up after about 30 seconds or so. There's no one here to help you right now. They could leave a full detail of their name, their phone number, and they put a little comment in there, and it goes to 2 locations in one of your reports in your back office and to any email inbox that you designate. So that is the Live Rep, and this is all of the 5 things in our branded package. Now, I mean, not our branded package, but our advanced package. The basic is going to go from $29.95 to $99.95 in 2 days, and it's going to be a very enhanced version of our video email. And I took you to that view link. It's still up there. You don't have to click on it now, but you'd probably, before the end of the broadcast, click on that and bookmark it. It's generic. It leads back to no one, but it gives you all the information of what you get. All right. So this is right now today, $29.95 for our basic video email, and $30 annual licensing for $59.95 on the first month. And I failed to mention that right now the advanced $49.95 with a $50 annual on the first month, the 13th month, and the anniversary of the month that you enrolled, for a total of $99.95. And this is going to go up to, like I said, $149.95 per month. So let's just move forward. You're here at the right time, folks. Okay, to earn, learn, and lead in the 21st century, you must also brand yourself. You've got to distinguish yourself from the masses. Tom, no, we do not have this recorded, because this is the last time that we're going to record this one, because the prices will be going up, and I'm going to be making a new presentation. So, but thank you for asking. This is our 4-point bundled branded package. This is mine. It's one of the first ones. It's an older one. The newer ones are much they have more functionality with them to them right now, and I'll explain that as we go. First thing is this email icon linked directly to your video template. And so as soon as they click on this, they open up their email and they see the name of your business or your talent or your organization, and they see a picture of your mug here, so there's some transparency, and click here to view your video. As soon as they click on it, boom, they're sent to, which I think is a brilliant idea here. This is called a video template. Remember I said when you do your video template and you'll have links on the side? Well, this is the scenario. I could come on and I could introduce myself, or I could start with content. And over here there's 8 buttons. The 8th button is the email me. It is not changeable. You could change the destination, but it will always show as quote email me. But you could lead people to 7 different destinations. I'm only using 2 in this screenshot, so you don't have to have all 7 all the time. But what I can do is I can have all 7 videos. I can lead them to places outside of the template, and it'll open up in a new window. And so here is after they're comfortable with me and they're comfortable with my content and they've gone through my little tour, they could go click Talk to Me Live. This is the button I was telling you about. And here is my picture, because if I'm a shy guy and I don't want to show myself having to be in front of a webcam, bottom line is I can start with content, but they still have some idea of what I look like. My phone number, my name, and boom, forward to a friend. This is brilliant, and this now flashes forward to a friend. Why is this valuable? Well, because you could do viral marketing right above the video email. I'll tell you a story. I tell this all the time because it's a good story. I put in Abbott and Costello's Who's on First. It's 8 minutes long. It's a classic. When someone is watching any video that you have, in this particular scenario I'm telling you about, Abbott and Costello, they can reach down here while it's playing and forward it over to Bob. Now when Bob opens it up, it's not going to say it's from John Alfieri. It's going to say it's from the person that clicked on and forwarded it, because it's going to ask, well, what's your name and who do you want to send it to and what's your email address? And so it's literally coming from them over our system. So as soon as Bob opens it up, he's not seeing what that person saw when they opened it up from my video email icon. They're watching the video that it was playing when they forwarded it to Bob, which is Abbott and Costello. Viral marketing of this is phenomenal, because as soon as Bob's looking at Abbott and Costello, his curiosity has taken him over here to the other links. And here's the name of my business, and here's who I am. So if Bob sees something he likes, he not only was able to enjoy the Abbott and Costello, but now he could understand what it is that I'm marketing. So it is a great tool. Over here is the third portion of our branded package, which is called mybrandedsite.com/your username. The only difference between the branded site and the video templates are 2 things. Number 1, there's a capture form up here with a submit button. As soon as they click on the submit button, you get to choose where you send them on the internet. You could link them back to this page if you want. You could link them to another video template where you're teaching them something, furthering their education on what you're promoting, because down here you have total control daily, if you choose, to change the text in this portion. It's not part of the graphics that are there permanently. Of course, they could have the Talk to Me Live, and I could show any content, any video. I could present myself. But on the newer ones, there's a new button called Join a Live Event. I could put that right in here as one of my buttons if I wanted to. This is an older one. But here's the beauty of it. They're going to click on Join a Live Event, and they are now looking at your schedule of your internet TV. Okay? I could promote anything I have here. I could promote my associates' broadcast as well. Over here is the date and time in Eastern Time of all of my broadcasts. You probably didn't click on this coming through here, but if you did, you would see alphabetically all of the countries in the world. And let's just say I'm in Australia. So I'll hit this drop down, I'll click on Australia, and instantly all of these times convert to and now show the equivalent of that broadcast time, which is in Eastern Time. It now shows it in either Melbourne or Sydney time. And as long as they don't clear their cookies, it'll stay that way every time they come back to this platform. Over here is a great map of time zones, world time zones. So you see that this is a great way of being able to make any presentation that you have. Now, let's talk about value. Right now, the branded package total value is a nickel short of $875 for the 4-point bundled branded package. We basically are marketing this at $499.95. It's discounted 42%. Okay? Now, let's revisit this slide. Branded package, $499.95. That's the branded package alone. In the next 2 days, if you get in with a branded package, the advanced subscription of $49.95 for the first month and $50 annual licensing fee is thrown in for free. Okay, so you just got to pay the $499.95. Some people might say, you know, can I play with the buttons here for a bit? And I'm not quite sure how it's going to be because we got 2 days left, but I think they will honor this, but don't hold me to it. So you want to get in with a branded package in the next 2 days. But I do believe that someone can come in with the advance at $99.95, which is the first month, $49.95 and $50. You'll be frozen. You'll be grandfathered in when the price change at the first of the year. And I believe within a 2-week period, they will honor this. And like I said, if this is something that you really need to know the answer to, use this up here and I'll get you the answer. But rather than paying $499.95, if you subscribe today at the $49.95 and within 2 weeks you upgrade to the branded package, you get the branded package for $400. It's just like getting the $499.95 right out of the gate advantage. But I wouldn't hesitate, folks, because I know there's a couple of you in here that are really looking at this for the first time. This is such a great feature, and it's at the end of the year, and it's tax deduction, so jump on this thing. So that's what the activation is. All right, you want to see what value is? Here's the value. Google any website designer and say, okay, I want to be able to have a video platform. You got to call them up. You got to say, I want to be able to have a video platform with the following elements. I want live presentation. I want 1 to 6 presenters, multiple videos and PowerPoints. I want to be able to have a live conferencing with showing 1 to 12 video screens with hundreds in the audience. I want to be able to click from my live presentation or my live conference back and forth at a click of a mouse. I want to be able to have video email with 100 design templates, special occasion templates, different generic templates. You can promote any business. I want 2 one-hour recorders. I want to be able to have a contact management system which will notify me every time someone opens up with my email. I can even have the notification if I want to go to my email application, my email inbox. I want to know how many times they opened it, when's the last date and time they opened it, how many times they opened it, and if they forwarded it, how many times did they forward it. I want to also have a live rep function for my website visitors are able to video chat with me. I want to be able to have a shared desktop function, able to show my desktop for training. And Mr. Web Designer, I'm willing to pay you $499.95 one time, plus I'll pay you $1.66 a day if you get in within the next 2 days, folks, and $50 a year to maintain the platform. I want you to include all the bandwidth that I use on my live presentations at no extra charge. I also want a personalized design branded package to include multiple templates, a free hosting of my branded site with a capture form for my internet marketing campaigns, and most importantly, Mr. Web Designer, I want you to track and I want you to distribute $330, which is 66% of every $499.95 branded package. I want you to distribute that as referral commissions for everyone who is referred to you and everyone they referred to you through 7 Infinity pay fields. Can you do it? If so, will you do it? My best guess is that you're going to hear 1 or 2 sounds, either a laughter or a click, because an individual cannot do this alone. Repositioning and personal branding provides what global consumers need most. Keyword, consumers. What do consumers do? They consume. What do they need most? They need in the 21st century a proven way of earning 21st century income. If you really want the internet to really empower you, use a system. Use this system that's going to present you, not just your text or your website, but you. It's all about trust and rapport. You know, the majority of people who buy things, you know, they're attracted to what you have, but their bottom line decision is their comfort level with who you are. And so you've got to break that barrier, especially on the internet, and present yourself. Hey, we all have quirks. I have mine. My speech is not right on the money all the time, but you know what? I'm human, and you know that. And so it's a way of being able to create trust and rapport. So make the internet your business. What do I mean by that? Well, not only use this, but use our, what I call, an affiliate program on steroids, because people will say, where did you get this? And there's no extra charge for being a Globalpreneurs member. Okay, it's the same identical price as getting our platform. And people are going to say, where'd you get this? And you could refer them. Now, why would you want to refer them? Well, because of this. Nothing affects your income, folks, more than the mathematical model on which it's based. Look around the room. Everything is three-dimensional. Well, how about three-dimensional income? Let's look at income in general. There's two slides I'm going to do here on our compensation math model. The first dimension of income is addition. It's the basic work world in which we all grew up in. It's when you're a kid with a lemonade stands or cutting lawns or throwing newspapers or babysitting, and then you got into a junior and a senior in high school, and maybe you had an odd job with somebody, and then you graduated. You went into a trade, you went to college, you went into the service perhaps, maybe you became a musician, you know, you did something. But first dimension income is when you stop doing it, the money stops coming in. That's first dimension income. Second dimension, multiplication, override income, really made very, very popular by the insurance industry, where they would have their top people. They would promote them to a place where they were going to be able to mentor to new people and be able to get an override by teaching. Well, same thing here. We're teachers who teach teachers to teach teachers to teach. That's what we do. So the network marketing industry said, "Whoo, that's cool, override income," and they created this. And I can't say all. I don't know exactly everything that's out there, but everything that I've seen are all. I will say all, in my perspective, all compensation structures that I've ever seen in network marketing are two-dimensional, and it's the basic work world and the multiplication of the override income. And so what we've offered is the third dimension. It's the quantum compensation world of Globalpreneurs. What do I mean by that? Let me explain it this way. Here's the line. This is your basic work world. This is you in network marketing introducing people to your products, services, and your business. Down here is your team doing the same thing, those that want to not only consume your product or service, use your product or service, but also introduce others, and you get an override. Well, this is something that you have no say over as far as how it is written. This is the mathematical model built on geometry, actually fractal geometry, which I'm not even going to go into. So what we have here, if you'll read along with me, our exclusive one-of-a-kind compensation math model yields far-reaching income through 7 infinity pay fields, no smoke and mirror gotcha qualifiers. This is a phenomenal compensation structure, and you will see that these 3 red lines form a cube, and cube is based on geometry. So there you have it. Now, we're almost done here. If you need to earn your branding package, there's 2 ways of being able to do this. Through the basic or the advanced. Again, 2 days only, folks. $29.95 a month for our basic video email, $49.95 a month. In 2 days, it's going to go up to $99.95 for our video email system and $149.95 for our live system. So, right now, evaluate where you're at here. I mean, this is the end of 2010. This is like the end of the second decade, right? Is that right? No, we're in the right. We have the 2000s and the 2010s. So we're in the second decade of the 21st century, folks. But look at these 6 things. Where are you in your relationship to them? In your business offer, your communication tool, your personal development, your marketing stories, your management practices, your compensation model. Think about it. Which century are you really, really in? So, if you recognize that you need to reposition yourself in the 21st century, and you recognize that you need to brand yourself, you can't afford to be a number, you can't move up if you don't stand out. If you recognize these things, we have a seat at the table for you. Get back to the person who introduced you to Globalpreneurs, and you have 2 days to take advantage and save $1,200 a year. And as you use this, there's businesses that will absolutely that's $5 a day for a business to be able to use all this firepower. It is not extremely, wrong word. It's not out of their budget at all at $5 a day to be able to have this kind of firepower to present what they have. Okay? Now, get back to who led you here, and they will help you enroll tomorrow. All right, this is it. We're in a global economy. This is the last slide, folks. We're in a global economy. Look at what this kind of marketing can do for you, where you have, you present yourself, you present your content, you have destination links, you're branding yourself, your pictures here, your contact information's here, talk to me live button, and forward to a friend. And you get all this for $49.95 in the next 2 days. So, I promised I was going to show you an overview. I'm going to show you a video. It's just 3.5 minutes long. It's everything that you get, things that I haven't even shown you yet. And I think you're going to enjoy this, and then I'll come back and say goodbye. So 3.5 minutes, you're going to get a great education on what Globalpreneurs is, and I'll be right back.
Welcome to Globalpreneurs. The Globalpreneurs video communication system offers many forms of live video conference to enable you to maximize your financial growth and enhance your communication both personally and professionally. You can do live video telecasting to a global internet audience with a computer, video camera, and an internet connection. There is no limit to the number of viewers. No time limit on your video conferences. Video interactive conferencing with VoIP crystal clear sound can include up to 12 people in a live video format right on your computer monitor. Setup is simple and requires only the click of a mouse from your online video hub. The GP system gives you instant impact, 24/7, unlimited use of the most complete video communication system available today on the internet. We also store your videos and presentations on our servers. You can even link videos to play on your website from videos stored on our servers at no additional monthly cost. Imagine making a live, face-to-face presentation using real-time video, PowerPoint slides, an interactive whiteboard to clients in Oregon at 10 o'clock, Miami at 11, have lunch with your spouse at home, and be ready for San Diego at 1:30 p.m. live presentation, fresh as a daisy. Head to the gym for a workout, then wrap up your day with a live video presentation to your international sales organization, business customers, or thousands on your marketing team located all around the world before retiring for the evening. If you create the meeting, you can invite thousands to join you by simply sending them an invitation to an internet web address, or direct them to your private landing page to watch your live presentations at absolutely no cost to your guest. They will not have to pay for antiquated long-distance phone service to both see and hear your presentation. You can even monitor and see a list of everyone on your conference, and they can communicate with you by typing you a text message during your live presentation. You can control a PowerPoint presentation, show multiple videos, and use interactive whiteboard during the live video broadcast with a click of your mouse. Our video communication system captures the names and email addresses of everyone who joins your private presentations, which allows you to send a follow-up email to them immediately after your presentation. Don't expose your customers to the competition by hosting videos on public services like YouTube. We've developed step-by-step archive video instructions available from your video hub that allows you to learn how to use the entire system at your own pace on your own schedule. Video communications is the fastest growing segment of the internet according to the Wall Street Journal. Maximum growth in the 21st century requires great communication, great management, as well as great compensation. Globalpreneurs will enable you to have great communication by using the best communication system available to connect you to your world. Globalpreneurs will give you access to great management through the Mastery Training Series at no additional cost. This is groundbreaking information that business professionals have paid thousands of dollars to acquire. And finally, Globalpreneurs will provide you with the world's only three-dimensional compensation plan that's designed to maximize your opportunity to earn income by eliminating the traditional shortcomings found in other compensation models. Use our system to wow your customers and friends with the best and most affordable video communication system available today. Get back with the person who sent you this video or click on the link to get started now.
Okay, folks, that's it for today, and please get back with the person, the handful of you that are not yet a Globalpreneur member. Please take advantage of this. You will not regret it. It's all tax deductible, 100% of it, and you now will have a tool, and you'll be grandfathered in at $49.95 to be able to use the tool and save $1,200 a month. $1,200 a year. Kind of expensive, $1,200 a year, and use this. And obviously we have tutorials, and one of our leaders, Mark Stewart, does a wonderful Mastermind Friday where he details a lot of the features of our platform, and all of us are going to be getting new slides to do that. So anyway, John here in Northern California, thanks so much for your attention, and have a great day and Happy New Year. Always remember, you're only limited by your imagination, so jump on this. Talk later. Bye-bye.